Hello everybody. I know after the last video you guys expect something funny. Well, there's nothing funny about this topic, so
Ooh. Bro, did you really think I was gonna be like that the whole video?
just want to pretense this by saying ignore all of that. That stuff, yes, it's impressive.
I know.
Time to talk about what this video is actually about. This video is going to be about video games, but not just video games. We're going to be talking about why people associate violence with video games, and we're going to get down to, are they actually, linked? Are they coincide? My answer is no. Now, let's look at what most people should actually look at whenever they're, looking into these kind of things. Statistics, graphs, all that smart nerd stuff. We're gonna be looking at that stuff. And those are real hard proven facts backed by science. So yeah, let's whip them out. Alright. Check it out. Just take a second to actually look at that. You're probably looking at it and you're probably just analyzing it. And you're right to do that, because this graph perfectly shows how wrong the media has actually described video games to be and why they're the cause of violence. Video games are international. They're all over the place, and as you can see by the chart and the graph and the science, it's actually more prevalent in places like South Korea and Japan. But are they more violent? Are they more prone to shootings? No, that's just in the US. Video games do not directly cause them. You will never play Pac-Man and then go outside and then be like, okay, let me stomp on this puppy. No, it's not like that. Video games are meant to be an experience, to be another form of media. That's like saying, oh, I went to go watch the new It movie and somebody died in it. So that means death is good, right? My brain is small. Tee-hee. No, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. People always just need an scapegoat, and for the media and for everyone nowadays, video games just seems to kind of be that. Now, let me back that up with a quote. Narrator Kale, will you do the honors?
Thank you, Kale. Now I will be reading off the quote. Quote, because they do not play them, and we have a long history of blaming popular culture for all the world's woes. Sometimes it's violent movies, sometimes it's the devil music, aka rock and roll. Gangsta rap gets a lot of flack for it. Even Looney Tunes has been accused of subverting the youth. Jeremiah Hendon, father of two. Back to you, Kale.
Thank you, Narrator Kale. Very cool. So far we have actually seen the analytics of how video games do not actually cause violence. Here's another one, by the way. This one, more or less, shows some of the more popular video games that people tend to associate to cause violence. Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, Doom, etc., etc. These video games are extremely violent, yes, but do they cause violent tendencies? No, they don't. They don't. So we've seen the analytics about it and seeing the graph and showing there is no significant cause and effect there. It's non-existent. It's fear of the unknown shown by the quote. That's why so many parents, so many people tend to put video games in this category and saying these things cause violence. That mixed with the media needing a scapegoat and needing something to put their blame on. Have you seen Looney Tunes? And you think it's a bad show that, makes us go crazy and makes us more violent?
No.
It was just an scapegoat at the time. Now, I'm gonna finish this with something actually super serious. So, let's do that. Okay, cue the sad music.
What you say?
Not that kind of sad. Just whatever. Okay, this is the impact that video games have had on me in my life. And now that seems a little silly, yes, but just hear me out. I get really frustrated whenever people mislabel video games as violent. Yes, they are violent, but not all of them, and they definitely do not cause violence. So I get upset knowing all the facts. I know it's just not like that. And it really does anger me that that's how it's perceived nowadays. Video games have been such a big part of my life growing up. Sometimes you just have a rough day. And you know, coming home just to play Minecraft and just having a fun time with your friends and building and making your own world and stuff like that is really fun. Or when I was younger and I had my own DS and I would spend hours just playing Pokemon and building up a team and having fun. There's many examples of how video games have impacted my life, and I'm sure your own. Now, I hope that enough people see this, or the people who do see this, you know, they actually take it into consideration, because video games are another form of media, just like movies, just like books, just like anything, and they do have a very good, very positive effect on people. And just look at me and how amazing I am. Okay, that was a little cheesy, but thank you for bearing through with that. That is my final point. Self-evidence. Just to go over my points one more time, we have seen the analysis and the facts showing that video games are not linked to violence. We have seen why adults might think video games cause so much violence. We know why the media actually blames video games for most of the violence, and we have my own self-evidence of how it hasn't made me any more violent. It's actually made me, I think, a better person by learning and using video games. It wasn't as funny as the first one, but I really strongly do believe that, you know, video games are something special that everyone should try. Everyone of every age, and it needs to stop being this misunderstood thing and be integral. Go play a game with your mom or dad and just introduce them to it. We need to stop this spread of lies and fear based on something that they don't even know. So, that's it. Thank you.
Proves you right for beating me in Mario Kart.